Peace. This is Royal Readings by Royal Blue. I am Royal Blue. Thank you for joining me to do a general reading for Aquarius. The cards have already been blessed, and we're going to start off with the Ask Angels cards. They're oracle cards with the message about your well-being, about maybe things that you think about, what you need to work on in your life along this journey that you are traveling on to your destination. And it says, new levels of light. There's light beyond the sunlight. There's light beyond this electrical light that you see. There's a natural light that lives inside and illuminates the inside of your body. So we're going to talk about the new level of light that you're coming up on. New levels of light. And it says, new levels of light are available now. You are ascending, meaning you're rising. You are raising in vibration as an individual and as a collective consciousness, as Earth, as one. And so, as you reach new heights, new heights become available to be reached. Visualize this now. Divine light from below you shining up. Divine light from above you shining down. Divine light from within you shining out, so that you are luminescent. You are likened to be like an orb of divine frequency and energy vibrating to the beat and rhythm of unconditional love. Honor the challenges and struggles which have been and how far you have come. Imagine that you have passed through a doorway of light and you are on the other side. The worst is behind you and the best is yet to be. You are facing the light. You are light and love and vibrating as this draws more of the blessings of your higher vibrational frequencies into your life. The energy of the light aligns you with your highest potentials, inspires you to set empowering intentions, to manifest your dreams, to create positive change, to live in love and vibrating with new levels of unconditional love for all of life, for all that is. Higher vibrational levels of love are aligning with you now, and as you lift higher and higher, higher frequencies are available to enter into your being, to uplift you further, raising into the light, radiating unconditional love and well-being. Turn away from what has been. Turn away from fears and doubts. Turn towards the infinite opportunity and possibility before you. Turn towards potential miracles, blessings, joyful events, momentous occasions, and turn towards the love and light available here and now. Give love, receive love, shine light and be illuminated. Let the light reveal your highest and best qualities, attributes, and gifts. The way you may serve yourself and others. The ways you may live joyful and inspired. Wow. Usually they say new levels, new devils, but I say new levels, new light. We have to be careful of what we manifest, what we say, what we put out into the universe. Hello, Manette. Thank you for joining me. I'm just getting started, so just talking about new levels of light. Like, Your aura is trying to shine out, trying to illuminate so you can be seen and felt. And dealing with color therapy, we have the Prism Oracle cards. There may be someone who has celebrated Pride. You have a passion for love. You have a passion for sex. And let's pull 2 more. And then I'll go back and tell you what each of them mean. And we have the Death card. Like I said, I'll go back and tell you what each of these cards mean for you. A lot of people are afraid of the Death card, but first of all, it's just a card that is delivering a message about transformation or change, not necessarily you dying. That's not what that card means. And we have frustration. So, I see that a group of a community has the passion to stop the violence in their neighborhood. Which is taking people to their graves before their divine time. And it's causing frustration within the community. And it's like things are going to get worse before they get better, but they will get better with time. So I'm going to tell you what each of these cards mean according to the book, so you can get a even clearer understanding of what I'm saying to you. And passion. Let's read what passion is about. Okay. My book is falling apart already. I haven't even had these cards 2 months yet. That's how much I've been using them. All right. For some reason, this page is lost, I guess. Because I sure can't find it. Maybe this bit. Nope. Nope. Okay, it's something that the enemy don't want you to hear. But I'm determined to find it now. It's a message that you need to hear. And I'm trying to find it. It's about this passion that you have for something or someone that I need to tell you about. This is weird. Like, I think I found it. Alright, I got it. Whew, thank you. Thank you, Divine. Because I was like, am I losing my mind? I know. Okay. For passion. And it says, how you excuse me. How you perceive passion can depend on what lens you view it through. Passion may be associated with lust and temptation, or it may suggest optimistic action, like a fire in your belly. This card encourages celebrating your passions in whatever form they take. It asks you to acknowledge the flame that sits within you, whether it is a deep conviction, interest, or love. Find what stokes your inner fire and embrace the excitement that comes along with it. I see a fire sign igniting the passion within the Aquarius. I see specifically Sagittarius, and then Leo, and then Aries following up. Next we have the Death card. I'm going to read to you what the Death card means for you. Do not fear. It's just a card with a message attached to it. It's not what you are imagining or what you're thinking. It says, the Death card in a reading is not about literal death, but instead about a phase or cycle of your life that is dying out and coming to an end. Like the leaves falling from branches in the fall, this part of your life needs to die out to create space for new leaves to emerge in the spring. This can sometimes be difficult, and it's only natural to mourn if you feel like you need to. Just know that a whole new phase of your life is getting ready to begin. Everything is about to change. But there is some type of frustration there in your life that is trying to hold you back from changing, from evolving, from growing. And frustration says, for some reason, despite all your best efforts, you aren't able to achieve what you're working towards, and that's frustrating. Instead of getting angry or disappointed, take a step back and a break from whatever is going on. What are some alternative approaches to the situation? Is there a solution that you haven't tried yet? Would a new perspective help you find a solution? Well, my perspective is take a break from social media. Like, don't post no pictures or no quotes, poems, songs, videos, nothing. Like, have no interaction with social media for at least 30 days. And you will see the transformation that takes over, your mind, and which ultimately changes your life and the way you think and how you see things. So, next I'm going to pull a Oracle of the Seven Energies card to see what energy we're dealing with between Aquarius and Sagittarius. Aquarius is bringing that truth. They are the water bearers. So that lets you know, fire sign, that they can put your fire out by speaking the truth. It's like they're human lie detectors. It's just weird. I just need one card, Spirit, and we have a merry motive. A merry motive. Everybody has a reason to do things, like doing whatever they want to do. They have a reason for it. You're here getting this reading for a reason. I don't know what your reason is, but to me, it may feel like you're just looking for some type of answer, some type of clarity to see what to expect next. I'm going to read to you what a merry motive means for you right now. And it's all about truth right now. And it talks about knowing your own motives. understanding what drives you to meet your goals, the momentum your attention creates, and the wisdom behind your intentions. You know, the universe will honor your intentions if you have a merry motive. If you have a situation that where an expected outcome is positive, on the positive side, more than likely 9 times out of 10 you'll get what you want. But there can't be any negativity present. It says, you've chosen a path, you've set an intention, and you've begun to move toward a goal. You may feel compelled to keep going, but do you know the why behind this drive? Do you truly want what you're pursuing, or are you chasing a destination with the anticipation of how it will make others feel about you, or how you feel about yourself? You must choose to be in the flow of the experience, relishing the moment. Surrender your expectations to a higher power rather than being guided by your own limited self. The most important aspect to consider now is where you place your focus, because that's where your energy will flow. If you are resentful, the outer world will show you more opportunities to be resentful. If you are envious of others, competitive and overly ambitious, you will always feel as if you are not enough. If you focus on gratitude and compassion for others, you will see even more reasons to be grateful and loving. When you look for abundance, it has the uncanny way of multiplying in your life. So if you're unsure about your motives, the results will be just as unclear. Dig deep to understand your why. If your true desire is experience X, let go of your attachment to that form of that X. It's supposed to come in. Make sure your motives is merry and joyful, clear and honest, and aim true. Trust that the universe will provide the outcome that is a perfect match for your intention. It always does. What you give out is what you get back. You pour out love, you get back love. You pour out money, you get back money. It's just a cycle. All right. I'm going to pull a card representing the past. And we have Queen of Swords reverse. Queen of Swords reverse. I'm just going to give it to you raw, how it comes. I used to be, I ain't going to say afraid, but I felt uncomfortable giving people reverse cards because they always looked at them as negative. Like, why isn't it upright? And then, you know, I have to go in and find an explanation and give you an answer of why. So we have Queen of Swords reversed. And this is what it means for you, Aquarius. This is representing the past. All right, Manette, thanks for tuning in. You know, you can always watch the video later at your leisure after it's completed. All right, take care. Thank you. All right. It says, objective thinking is needed here. Emotions could cloud your thought process and paint your mind with colors that don't necessarily add to the painting. You don't need frustration. Nobody wants death. But that passion, the passion is what's going to spark the flame. And it goes on to say, there is a fine balance between your feelings and facts. Time to regroup and look at the whole picture. Partake in your logic to look at the situation from all angles with straightforward transparency and honesty. And on the other end of the spectrum, being cold and forgetting compassion are equally as damaging. Lashing out with just mental, closed-minded thinking can scare those who are trying to help you. People may find you abrasive and think that it is difficult to be around you. Being highly critical in tough situations is important. However, back it up with logic and facts to know if you've made the right decision. You may be confused about a decision that you have to make. You can always rectify the situation just by turning your life around. I'm going to pull the present card, your right now card, and see what it says. And right now we have the Wheel of Fortune. Hey, TT, thanks for joining me. Yeah, I've been up since 1 o'clock, and I was like, am I going to go live or am I not? And something said, just do it. You know, the right people will show up. And here you are. Thank you. Yeah, and so, for the present, we have Wheel of Fortune, which is also considered to be the destiny card in a tarot deck. So, I'm going to read to you what Wheel of Fortune means for you. And it is the number 10 card within this deck. Alright, Wheel of Fortune for you right now in this present moment means, I have to take my glasses off. It could get deep and I need to be able to see clearly. It says change is coming, whether you like it or not. Fate has stepped in and is now calling the shots, moving you into a critical new phase of your life. You may be feeling like things are outside of your control, and they are. You can choose to complain or you can choose to adapt. There is comfort in uncertainty, even if the unknown feels intimidating. Everything happens for a reason, so have faith that these changes are happening for your highest good. Life is full of cycles, and it's impossible to have the good times without the bad times. Contrast is not only necessary, but inevitable. Just because events feel like they are outside of your control doesn't mean that you have to take a back seat. Remain active and avoid complacency. Trust that this is exactly where you need to be right now. You getting this reading right now is exactly where you need to be right now. So you can have some type of guidance leading on into your destiny, into your future. So I'm going to pull the future card for this Mystic Monday deck. And I'm going to tell you what is in store for the future according to these cards. And we have the Moon. And tonight was a new moon in Cancer. I'm going to read to you what the moon means for you for the future. And even right now, the moon. All right. The moon. It says, abstract and surreal, the moon illuminates our shadow selves, the parts of us that are ruled by the subconscious. They are brought to light by our dreams and fears, often projecting insecurities onto the people and scenarios in our lives. The more aware we become of our conscience, the more we are able to identify whether we are acting from our irrational thoughts or our conscious minds. Go beyond the surface and dive deep to resolve your inner issues. Your intuition will guide you, even when it doesn't seem to make any sense. Psychic forces are at play, with illusions unraveling to reveal the truth. It can be hard to decipher between what is real and what is imagined, but it is all connected. Pay close attention to your dreams and listen to your gut instincts. Your weaknesses are also your best strengths. Wow. So the moon is here guiding you. Of course, the moon is feminine energy. The reflector of the sun. So you have good things to look forward to as you move forward into the next phase of your life. And we're going to move on to the psychic tarot cards. And we have emotional withdrawal for your past. You may recently been most emotionally withdrawn because of a certain situation, because maybe a death in your family, losing someone you were close to. It's life-changing. Like, life will never be the same without that person in your life. So let's read what emotional withdrawal means for you. All right. And it says, this card represents moving away or withdrawing from a current situation in your life, whether it's an old love, a relationship, or leaving behind what was once familiar in search of new horizons or beginnings. On a physical level, it's easy to get caught up in the materialistic world, but it's just as important to retreat from the outside world to enable you to pause, reflect, and heal. Schedule some alone time so that you can commune with your soul and give the power of spirit the opportunity to restore your energy level, giving you the vitality to move forward in a positive direction. The number 8, which is at the top of the card, represents infinity, passion. Wow. And we have passion here. Control and power. This is your time. Use this opportunity to tap into your heart and soul in order to find the courage and strength to continue your journey into that wonderful, undiscovered territory. Now I'm still feeling that fire energy, that fire sign energy. I'm feeling Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius for an Aquarius. Maybe you are in a relationship with a fire sign. Let me know how that's going. Next we have for the present, according to the psychic tarot, you've been through the emotional withdrawal. Now you need to know how to see where you are now. You're still trapped in fear. You're in fear of the unknown. You're wondering, where did your loved ones go? Like, they are all around you, actually. Some situations are so bad that the spirits can't even rest in peace because of, we have another number 8 card. So that's 2 number 8s. And 8 is all about building or destroying. Even though you have the capabilities to do both, to build and to destroy, but we choose to always build, to keep moving forward, to keep rising, to keep elevating mentally. Get out of this trapped fear. All because you have been emotionally withdrawn. It's time to get out of the trapped fear. I'm going to read to you what trapped in fear means for you right now. And it goes on to say, oh, I don't want to miss nobody. Hey, Dee, thanks for tuning in. All right, and it says, trapped in fear. This card reveals that it's actually your own fear that has you immobilized and trapped, preventing you from making decisions or choices. You are the one who's holding yourself prisoner or hostage. And in order to continue your journey, you must first face your fears so that new people and conditions can manifest. Many individuals choose to stay in this place because they can't see the road ahead. They feel a misguided sense of safety there, and they're afraid of starting something new. But by staying will only add to your levels of stress. Instead of levels of new light, you'll have levels of stress and anxiety, and create adverse effects in your physical body. Seek out wise counsel for assistance. You don't have to do this alone, but know that you possess all the tools that you need to free yourself. You're forgetting how strong you really are. This period will end when you use your mind to cut through the limitations caused by your emotions. Our emotions can be tricky. It can cause frustration. And you can become so frustrated that you'll worry yourself to death. You don't want to do that. That's why you have to incorporate passion with the love that you give. Have a burning, yearning feeling of gratitude for the love that you are receiving or that you are giving to the next person. All right, and for your future card, once we get this overcoming the fear, we're going to see what the next step is for. And you're going to take control of your thoughts. You're going to get up out of your head, thinking, overanalyzing, overthinking too much, creating problems that aren't even there. You still have decisions to make in the future. So I'm going to pull another card and see why mental conflict is still there. Why are you still trapped in fear? All right, and we have heart chakra. You need to open up your heart chakra. For some reason, it's blocked. Maybe a piece of your heart is missing since you lost that certain person in your life, either through death, through prison, or through sickness. Let's read to you what heart chakra means for you and why it needs to be open. Because your heart is where love resides. We feel with our hearts. And I'm feeling this for Aquarius because You are lovable. Everybody loves an Aquarius. People find you adorable. And it says, parallel to the heart, this chakra represents unconditional love, compassion, harmony, and relationships and healing. It's believed to be the link between your mind, body, and soul. Balancing this area may take a while, but you should allow all the time that you need so the healing energy can get through and flow freely. By loving yourself and others, as well as learning forgiveness, you'll become more in tune with spirit. That's why your heart chakra has to be worked on, has to be open. You cannot have hate in your heart and expect love to be able to reside there peacefully. They cannot coexist together. It's one or the other. Either you're lovable or you're hateful. All right. Next we have the True Love Oracle cards. And these two fell out. We have the Divine Feminine and the Divine Masculine. Believe it or not, these two cards fell out at the same time. So I want to read to you a little bit about the Divine Feminine and Divine Masculine and how it affects your relationships, how it affects you as an individual. All right. And the Divine Feminine, it says, the Divine Feminine is the fundamental form of abundance. All life flows through women. Like, we bring forth life, we bring forth fruit. That feminine energy is what makes the world go round, because it's full of love, full of abundance, full of intellect. It says, the Divine Feminine is returning to us all once more after thousands of years of dominance by the distorted masculine. Meaning that man in her life before had life fucked up. She had to leave his ass and show him that he was not the divine masculine. He was the distorted masculine. He had life fucked up. He only seen things his way, or what he was taught, and tried to bring that over into your life, and you wasn't having it. So you had to let go, and now you are meeting your match. And it says, she is characterized by qualities such as nurturing behavior, patience, caring, acceptance, trust, going with the flow, harmony with natural cycles, sharing, a communal cooperation, healing, a connection to nature, and a more circular, organic way of getting things done. Intuition, especially this decision to use and trust it more, is also extremely important in the feminine realm and feminine approach to life. These qualities are not always highly valued in our society, and whether you are male or female, you may have been brought up learning to discard or distrust them. The feminine way of being patient or caring is not just about giving all the time and finishing up exhausted yourself. It's about having faith in the fact that the universe can and will guide you if you allow it. The Divine Feminine is the vital force from which all other life emerges, and it works towards a win-win outcome in every situation for the good of all involved. All things creative, sensual, and nurturing belong in the feminine realm. So indulge in with awareness as a way of expressing your delight. Make a commitment to listen to, trust, and act upon your intuition more today and every day. You have drawn this card. You have drawn this card today because your heart and intuition are calling out to you, urging you to trust your feminine energy more and more. Take a few minutes to complete the exercise below, regenerating your divine feminine, and then take steps to acknowledge this power within you. Yeah, they have little things you can do, rituals or whatever, which I don't participate in any of these things because, I haven't experienced those things as of yet. And I'm going to read to you about the divine masculine and what he means for the divine feminine and how they co-create and exist together. Alright. But basically, you just want to get into a quiet place and just study and learn about the feminine energy within you. And learn about the masculine energy within you, because as men and women, we both have feminine energy and masculine energy within us. So, the divine masculine says, when harnessed in a healthy way, the divine masculine creates structure for the benefit of all he touches. So he is a builder. He is building a life for himself as well as the woman in his life and the potential children that are coming to them. We see Leo energy here. Very protective of the feminine. And we have the eagle. And she has a parrot. So everything is balanced, everything is equal between the divine feminine and the divine masculine. And the divine masculine goes on to say, divine masculine emerges in direct response to the presence of the divine feminine. He is always present but needs the positive space created and held by the feminine in order to grow and develop. This masculine energy is characterized by protecting what is truly valuable, being attentive, helpful, and able to make decisions. It displays leadership qualities, a sense of accomplishment, and sets goals, building and creating for the good of all rather than individual gain, while facing and overcoming challenges in a more linear, direct approach to getting things done. The masculine is sensitive, spiritual, and intuitive, but he approaches and expresses these qualities in ways that are different from the feminine. The masculine enjoys getting results and experiencing a physical outcome from his efforts, often utilizing art or music as a rich embellishment to honor the feminine energy that also flows through his creation. The divine masculine can move mountains yet be incredibly subtle at the same time. He needs to return to the feminine forces regularly to replenish himself, which in the past was regarded as a weakness, saying that he was whipped. Leading to the distorted approach of attempting to dominate or control the feminine. Yet when he looks around and sees that the feminine is available to him in unlimited abundance and he is free. You have drawn this card today because your masculine energy needs to create or achieve something to bring a project through to its fulfilling conclusion for the good of all, and to let go of the idea that you are weak because you need the nurturing support of the feminine. Look to the things that need to be done in your life. Look to where you are too hard on yourself or excessively independent, and give your divine masculine permission to work his magic in his own way. So, the divine masculine draws most of his energy from the divine feminine. So, we need each other. We need each other to survive. That's why we have to stop killing each other off. So, with that being said, I'm almost done here. Oh, we have to do my Kipper deck to see what's happening within the next, I don't know, few weeks, few months, few days. It just depends on your energy and, you know, what you've been doing with it. Have you been using it for good or have you been using it for bad? Because karma is coming back around along with this Wheel of Fortune card that we pulled for you. So, the Wheel of Fortune is turning. And, like I said, it's like a cycle. We're born, we live, we die. We're born, we live, we die. It's just a cycle. And it says, main female. If you're a female, this card represents you. Or if you're a male, it represents a female that's in your life. Whether it's a close friend, your wife, your mother, someone plays an important role in your life. She is the main female in your life. And we have judication. I want to read to you what judication might mean for you. And it's the number 30 at the top of the card. Someone may be getting divorced. Someone may be suing someone. Someone may be, may have put in for child support. And you have to go before the judge. So you can get everything worked out. Judication. This is a neutral to somewhat challenging card. We see the magistrate on his bench, the anxious couple before him awaiting his decision. He will make a decision on your matter. It could be in your favor, but it could also be against you. Literally, this card stands for minor government officials, bureaucrats, clerks, school boards, and zoning boards, and other types of boards or professional advisors. His decision could result in a fine or a fee, a permit issued or denied, the need to file, serve, or be served documents, or it could be the finalization of a small family matter. He'll explain the process, from which comes a sense of process server, therapist, arbitrator, or negotiator. This card represents someone you go to for the resolution of a disagreement or problem. It might be a certain judge that you may be familiar with if you have prior or some type of history within the judicial system. It may be a mediator or a lawyer or a doctor or a counselor, someone who has the knowledge, wisdom, and understanding, and the education to help you up out of your situation. So, I see this woman getting what she wants. So this judge is going to rule in the feminine favor, in the women's favor. I see a woman being overcome by fear of going to jail, going to prison for whatever reason. Some reason that was not her fault. The judge is going to take in consideration that you have no prior history of any criminal backgrounds or anything like that. And next we have wealthy man. A wealthy man is going to either come into your life or is in your life already, and he is helping you out with your issue, with your situation. He may be a lawyer, a doctor, and you're going to become lovers. Someone may be leaving someone to be with someone who is wealthy. You're tired of living in poverty, not having the things that you want, but you have everything you need. And great fortune is coming to you. Great fortune is coming to you through the love that you have for this wealthy man. So someone has to get a divorce in order to marry someone new who has become your main female. Occupation. You may be tired of your job. You may be switching career paths. You're very skilled at something. Something that you can make a lot of money off of. You want to switch your occupation to your dream goal job, which is basically using your God-given natural talents to make you money. Then you have the thief in the mix. You have to be careful of who you share your ideas with, because people will steal your shit. They will steal what you allow them to take. You open the door up with your ideas, boom, next you see it somewhere else. It was your idea, but you don't have the proof. Unless you go through great lengths to prove something, you got something recorded, something that you have written down. So that passion within you may be to write a book about your life, receive royalty. A mature man is going to help you with this. I see a mature man who has much wisdom and knowledge that is ready to share a message with you. You have to pay attention to the people that are in your life, the people that are coming into your life. Someone may have just one message for you and then vanish, they're gone. Someone of high honors respects you, or you will be acknowledged and you will be recognized and acknowledged for the good you have brought into this world. Somebody has been paying attention to you. And next, this official person could be a president. I'm seeing someone meeting the Obamas for the first time. How they were in awe of the couple, of the family, of the Obama family. And this was during the time they had first been elected to reside in the White House as the first black family. And we have change is coming. A change is coming. A change of the mind. A change of the spirit. A change is coming. You may be relocating, moving into a new home, moving to a new state, new city, meeting new people. And we also have sudden wealth. Sudden wealth is going to befall upon you. It's going to be unexpected. You're not going to know where it came from. And last but not least, we have child. Someone needs to take care of the children. Save the babies. They are the future. They're all that we have. This is who we leave our legacies to. Teach them now to become legacy builders. This is the time to do it while they're, teachable enough to want good things for their lives. Just don't assume that they're going to learn everything on their own as they get older, because some people never learn. Some people never grow up. And next we have concern. Yes, you're growing concerned about the children in your life. We should be concerned about the children. Like I said, they are the future. Whitney Houston's saying that. I believe the children are our future. Teach them well and let them lead the way. Show them all the beauty they possess inside. Nobody's showing these kids that these days. So as mothers, single mothers at that, we have to labor and toil to try to take care of home, watch our kids, making sure they're staying out of trouble. It's not good times. It's a time of struggle. That's why somebody's trying to go get that child support. So someone from a distant horizon is trying to contact you because you have unexpected income coming to you. So it's one of your ancestors is letting you know that there's some type of reparation that is going to be owed to you. It's owed to you, and you are going to receive it in the future. Now let's try to find out how near of the future it's going to happen. The big payback. James Brown style, right? Let's see. Yeah, it's going to be a major payback. Wow. Love is going to begin. These cards was found in this deck. And partnership and alliances. This is the time to form partnerships and alliances. Everybody to be on the same page. Like, we all should want our community to thrive the way it did back in the day. And we have fulfillment of wishes. It's going to happen. It's just a matter of time. And you're going to be recognized and rewarded for your efforts within your community. People are looking up to you. People are watching. Wow, all these cards get mixed up in here. And fertility. More babies are being brought into this world. Who is going? You got to make sure you are able to teach them what they need to know so they can maneuver through this thing called life and, survive. And we have material and spiritual prosperity. So things are getting ready to happen to you, for you. And once I get all of these psychic cards out of the way, I can tell you what's to come next. Possibly when. And here is another psychic card. And we have heartache and loss within the mix of these angel answers. So maybe somebody has recently, like I said, lost someone and is suffering heartache and loss. But trouble don't last always. And we have first, don't stop, don't give up. Keep it moving, keep moving forward. And next we have, choose a new direction if you feel that you are going in the wrong direction. But yet and still, don't stop just because you need to change directions. Keep it moving. Keep moving towards the light. Keep moving towards the truth. And we have compromise. You may have to give up some part of your life that is no longer serving you, that you're trying to hold on to. Like, trying to hold on to dead relationships, dead friendships. It's saying to let it go. Let go. Let go of things that you can't control. That's why we have the serenity prayer. You know, and here's another psychic card. I don't know how these cards got up in here. It's like they're just jumping in here. We have spiritual union. Somebody wants to be with somebody, but they're afraid of the act of getting married. They're concerned about spending money for a big wedding and then the marriage fails. And that's just, you just put on the show. Someone wants something deeper than that. They want the spiritual union. They want to be able to break bread with you, to share the brotherhood cup of love. Maybe somebody's going to have a spiritual union, a spiritual wedding, so to speak. I can see that happening, but it's up to you. It's up to you what you choose for your life, which direction that you want to go in. Do you want a traditional wedding, or would you just rather go to the justice of the peace and just have a spiritual union amongst yourself and your loved one? And it says forgiveness is called for right now. You need forgiveness to someone who has done you wrong, that you may have done wrong. And Spirit is asking you to trust. Trust in your feelings, trust in what you believe in, trust in the higher power, trust that your ancestors and angels and spirit guides are surrounding you to help you, to nudge you forward, to keep you on the positive path, to protect you from all hurt, harm, and danger, to protect you from a physical death when it is not your time. We have to manifest these things. Alright, and these are the last cards that I'm going to read to you from the Angel Oracle. And it's saying, unlikely something's not going to happen for a while because you're not fully prepared to handle what is coming to you. And it's saying, within the next few months, look forward to that change coming. Look forward to that wheel of fortune turning in your favor. And during that time, before the next few months, work on your heart chakra. Be more loving. Receive more love. Give more love. Give love that's unconditional. Quit attaching things to your conditions of love. Well, I'll love him if he do this. I'll love her if she give up that. That type of stuff. Like, love should just be able to flow naturally without any hesitation. And just know that it's reciprocal. What you give out is what you get back. And at the bottom of the deck we have communicate clearly. State your intentions to your beloved, to whoever that you're with or you're going to be with. State your intentions to them. Let them know that this is real, that this is not a game. People, we ain't got time to be playing games and trying to get in relationships. There's too much going on out here. Ain't nobody got time for that. You know what you want, manifest it, bring it to fruition, and, see how it goes. If it's for you, it will be there for you in whatever capacity it's supposed to be there for you in. Don't try to force things. Don't try to force nobody to be with you. You cannot do that. You manipulate and self-sabotage the whole scheme of things. God has things set up the way He has them set up. We just have to find our way into His fold and follow His guidance. Alright, that is all I have for you. I thank you for tuning in. I know it's early/late, depending on how you look at it. It is almost 6 o'clock. Oh, I did good. I did good on timing today. I was concerned about that. So, if you would like a reading, today is $5 Sunday. So, you can get a 3-card reading for $5 instead of this whole thing, which is between 20 and 40, depending if I keep going with this. But I try to limit myself because I'm not out for money. I do this because I like giving people answers, or help them try to solve issues or bring some type of resolution to a situation. That's why I'm here. I'm not here to beg for anything. It is what it is. Like I said, for a long time, I did these readings for free. And, then somebody said, you better start charging because people are going to take advantage of you. And I see that, I've seen that, I should say. Not presently, but in the past, I've seen where I was being taken advantage of. It's just heartbreaking. But I've put in my work. I've put in the work. I've done my part. And I'm ready for that good karma to come back for all the good things I've done as far as doing readings for people for free. So, that is all I have for you. Like I said, I will talk to you soon. Have a blessed Sunday. Peace.